Alright guys, welcome to another little video, Western Sharpies RC. Glad you could join me, and really excited of course to share with you what I've been working on here. Got these little miniature load bars finished off, 14 scale, 3D printed, and they turned out really good. Still working on the proper width so that they'll work good with my deep freeze trailer, and that's pretty much it. I just kind of wanted to mention a couple of things here about the globe liner as well. I've added a few things I think turned out really good. I got the big moose bumper on there, and then added these little CB antennas, just some heat shrink tubing, and then a couple of those springs that I had in my parts box. So those turned out really good. It's got full ball bearings now, and it's got a little bit of an interior. The problem with these multifunction units is that they're just absolutely massive and doesn't really allow you to have much of an interior. So I kind of tinted the windows, but if you look in there, you can kind of see, you can see the old geezer in there. He's got a big cotton beard and it looks really good. It's just too bad I can't really have him visible. But anyway, the globe liner's pretty much finished off. It's got a 55 turn motor in there now. And yeah, so I thought I'd mention that. But I want to go over these load bars in a bit of detail because they are going to be for sale on my Facebook page. I think they're going to be really hot. I haven't seen anybody out there make anything like this, and I just want to go over some of the details because there is some function to these things, and you know, naturally being really small and 3D printed, I just want to explain a couple of things so that everybody's well informed should you pick one up. I'll put a link down below in the description to my Facebook page. Leave me a message over there if you want to pick one of these up, or if you just got a question, leave a comment down below. But they turned out really good. It would have been nice if they were a little stronger, but unfortunately, like I was saying, just being 3D printed and very small, you can only do so much with plastic. Even if they were resin printed, it still wouldn't be as strong as if it were, say, metal, which would be really nice and ideal, but that's just way beyond me. So this is the next best thing. They turned out really good as far as, realism. I think I did a pretty good job replicating a real load bar. And of course, like I said, they are functional. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'll get those pallets up in the back of the trailer and I'll show you how to operate these things. But like I said, they're only as strong as the weakest link, and it's probably this little handle right here. I've noticed through the build process here that when you try to ratchet it, the corner of it just kind of rounds off because it's just so small, the little teeth. So anyway, keep that in mind. Don't be fiddling with this thing. So I'll show you how to operate it. But I think it looks really good. Really happy with the turnout. I mean, you can see even the little pads here. Oops. Are printed in a TPU filament, which is like a kind of a rubbery kind of filament to give that little bit of a stretch to it, like you'd see on a real load bar, pad or whatever these things are called. So anyway, that's pretty much it. I do have some aluminum PLA coming. I'd like to print these in a more of a silvery, shiny kind of finish, but for the most part, that's what you're going to get. They're pretty much finished. I'm just working on the correct width. You can see here, this is the amount that they open and close, or retract, or whatever you want to call it. But it was important that this is the right size so that when it's all the way retracted, it'll fit in the trailer, and then when you open it up, it's got enough length to actually fit between the trailer walls. So the only issue is that the deep freeze trailer is a little wider than the Intercontinental Express. So hopefully that little gap there is enough to compensate for the different widths in the trailers. I did make one a little longer right here, but anyway. So I'll probably make them in just one size. That's pretty much it. I'll get the camera down and then I'll throw those little pallets in the back of the trailer and I'll show you how to operate them. All right, so I got my pallets of choice here. Actually, I'm gonna put the, I think you guys have seen these before. I'm gonna get these on my page as well eventually. Offer them for sale. They turned out really good. Very labor intensive, guys. Like everything I make is, I've just wanted to mention that. I mean, it's kind of assumed, I would think, that, you know, they don't come off the printer like this. There's a lot of labor that goes into these things, the engineering, the designing, sanding and filing and all that. So it's a little bit of a reflection of the price. It's just, I do occasionally get beat up on the prices of some of my things that I make. I mean, for the most part, everybody's good, but I do get the occasional, that much, man. It's just a toy. It's just plastic. So I just don't understand that, why people seem to think that these things should be like $5. It's just plastic. It's just $2 worth of plastic, you know. So anyway, I hate to sound like a complainer, but if you'd see some of the messages I get, kind of blows my mind. But anyway, especially too, I mean, like I was saying, I don't know of anybody else that has anything like this. But anyway, enough complaining. This is the way that I had planned that they operate. You just open it up like that, and then, you know, that little bit of tension should be enough to kind of, you see here, to hold it. I mean, I don't know, because I haven't had them long enough to know what they're going to be like bouncing down the road with the truck, you know, bouncing over all the bumps on the road. It might eventually fall on the floor, but I think it might be all right. And plus, for the most part, you're just going to have this thing displayed. So anyway, you guys, that's what it looks like. I think it turned out really good. I love this thing. That's pretty much it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, links in the description to my Facebook page. Leave me a message over there. And that's pretty much it for this one. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.